Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This next video is a vlog on Prague Half Marathon that we raced last Saturday. So we flew from Newcastle Airport. We flew on the Thursday. We got there quite late on Thursday night, so it was a case of just checking in, straight to sleep, and then we had all day Friday to just chill. So this is the main lobby of the Grandeur hotel we stopped in. As you can see, it's quite fancy, nice polished floors. So we checked into the room. We couldn't complain really. It was nice and clean and it was ideal for what we needed. It was only about half a mile away from the centre, so it wasn't too far to walk. So this is the next morning. We had a little walk over the bridge towards the Expo. We've seen lots of joggers. Happy days. As soon as we got there was an ON booth which had loads of nice stuff in. It's quite expensive ON, I've got to admit, but I tried out these new Echo Boom 3s. They felt so nice on feet, really light. I don't know how durable they'll be because the front was a bit flimsy, but apparently I spoke to the guy and he said they're designed that way to be light and they can actually withstand quite a few miles. So yeah, they were lovely on feet. I think I might get myself a pair of these just to try them out. There was a Mizuno stand. I had a little look at the Wave Rebellion Flash 2s, and then they had the Puma Fastar Nitro 2s. They've just came out. Everything you can imagine. There was nutrition, there was watches, there was all the brand new shoes from Adidas. I don't know if you know, but Adidas sponsor Prague Half Marathon. They had some lovely colours of the Adios Pro 3s. Tayla really liked this pink pair. So I got my number 644. As you can see, Morpeth Harriers, Alistair Douglas. And I had this printed out, which was quite cool. It had everyone's names written on the wall. So you could find your name just off your second name. We went to the Expo and Tayla bought a nice t-shirt and then spun the wheel to get the chance to win some prizes. Oh. Oh, socks. So as you can see, she won a pair of socks. So we went for a coffee after the Expo, found this lovely little place. It had sort of fresh bread, it had like a nice little seating area and free Wi-Fi. And then we found an authentic Italian sandwich shop. And then we just walked back to the hotel. This is the Powdergate Bridge, which we run through in the race. And obviously have to do a kit check, put my number on my bibs and got myself ready for the next day. We had a lovely meal at this Italian's just along the corner from my hotel and it was absolutely amazing. I went for lasagna and I think Tayla had prawn and linguine. But obviously no drinks the day before a race. Playing it safe, porridge, coffee, banana. So the day of the race we walked across to the start. There was hundreds of people. I think there was 15,000 in the race and the temperature was getting quite hot. I think as we were walking over to the start line it was about 18 degrees and during the race it got up to about 22. So as you can imagine we were just trying to throw as much water on my face as we could. They actually give us these plastic little cups and I didn't know about the pinch method, so I was just trying to chuck them in my mouth and I was barely getting any water. To be honest, I was splashing more on my face than I was actually drinking. I wish they were giving out bottles. It would have been easier to kind of get a hold of the bottle and run with it and drink more. I think next time if I did do another marathon in the heat I would probably drink more water before the race and maybe carry a few more gels. I had one Morton gel which you'll see at about mile 5 or 6. I was feeling really thirsty and dehydrated so I quickly smashed the gel in and I tried to drink as much as I could on the course. Tayla didn't wear a hat or glasses and I think the sun was just baking. It was literally cooking her the whole race and I think she kind of overheated a little bit. The last few miles she suffered, but I think that was just purely dehydration. But the atmosphere on the course was great. There was bands playing all the way along the course. There was lots of water stations. And yeah, although we didn't get the result we wanted, we both sort of agreed at the finish how nice it was. You were running along just in awe.
You ready? La temperatura massima è di 23 gradi nella minima è vista. Nie kolega Steve, nie kolega Steve, a połowie nas wezmę, to świeta zrobię. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you are getting ready.
Here's the leaders. Bloody hell. Flying. Be nice to turn round on this section because I've got the wind in my face the whole way. Oh. These guys are clocking off like 450s at least. Look at this female. Flying. Oh, it's so fucking hot. There's the clock. I wish my clock would run quicker.
I thought I would film this bit because I managed to latch onto the back of 5 guys and they dragged us through the last sort of 2 mile, and they kind of, I think the group separated and a few of them pushed on and a few dropped off, but they kind of helped us because I was by myself for most of the race. And then this is the finish. So there was 600 metres left, and then there was a 400, and then I sort of started sprinting at 200 left.
we are starting the award ceremony.
Let's go. Last 100.
This is just next to the parking, so just couple of dozens of leaders from the finish line to really the best of the understanding of elite men as well as elite women category in nature. We'll introduce you also to the best shot ladies and best men. Já se budu teď přesouvat na stupně vítězů, respektive k ním, protože na stupně vítězů vystoupí nejlepší ženy, muži konečného pořadí a také nejlepší Češky a nejlepší Češi závěrečného hodnocení půlmaratonu Praha roku 2024. Pokud byste se chtěli přidat k nám, stupně vítězů jsou Bolešovské 25 metrů od cílové lajny. Budeme samozřejmě hned rádi a potom se budeme rovnou vracet do cílové rovinky.
It's hard. Go on, Tayla! Go on, Tayla! How do you feel?
In the end, I think I finished 75th out of 13 to 15,000, which wasn't too bad. I think I ran 74.54, I think. So not quite 70 minutes, but in that heat, I'll take it. And Tayla was a little bit off her goal, but like I say, she was a bit dehydrated, and she ended up running 1:36. But she actually ran 1:33 for a half marathon in training 2 or 3 weeks before the race, so she knows in herself she can run quicker. So I think she just needs to recover and get back on the horse and pretty much do another one, and I think she'll smash her PB.
Cheers.
Get me a drink. Yeah, as you can see from the videos here, well, enjoyed myself after the race, had a few drinks, some nice food, and yeah, I'll definitely be back. Maybe I'll come back for the marathon one time. I think that's in May, so it will be quite hot. I'm actually going back on a stag do in September to Prague, so I'll be able to see it again. But yeah, if you're from the UK especially, I highly recommend doing a city break at Prague. You can get a flight if you book in advance for maybe £160, and you can get cheap hotels out the centre. You don't need to stop in the centre, it's not too far of a walk. We stopped at a hotel called the Grand Dior, and it was literally about a 5-minute walk to the centre, and it wasn't too bad. So I've kind of got the bug again. I quite enjoyed doing the half marathon, even though it was painful. But the big city halves and the big city full marathons, the atmosphere is just so good. I've been looking online and I've already spotted a one in Sweden, in Gothenburg. So I've entered that, and that's in 5.5 weeks from now. So I'm going to kind of have a full week of jogging and then try and do 3 or 4 weeks of solid sessions and then taper for a week and get myself, hopefully, that sub 70. I'm not going to give up on this. I know I'm pretty much in 70-71 shape at the moment. I just need the right day and not too hot. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, and I've always wanted to go to Sweden, so that's the next one on the agenda. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.